What's good, you guys? It's your boy, the Urban Archer, coming at you guys with another video. Okay, so check it. What's going on today, guys? Today, we are talking about my prep for coyote hunting. All right, so first of all, let me talk to you guys about why I'm going to coyote hunt, why I chose a coyote hunt, and how I'm going to do that. And this is how it's going to be done. Okay, two videos are going to be made. This video is going to be made. I'm going to show you guys what I'm going to use to call the coyotes in and lure them, the scent lures. And then the second video I'm going to make is going to be about where I'm actually going to put my physical body and where I'm going to sit and how I'm going to sit to actually hunt them, my stand. So this video is going to first talk about how I'm going to call them in. How am I going to call the coyotes in and what am I going to do with the coyotes? But first, let me talk to you about why. I hunt with a hunting club. It's an African-American hunting club in Charles City County, Virginia. And basically, it's a very small group. Most of the guys are pretty elderly guys or whatever. And they own tracts of land that what I would consider to be not huge tracts of land. In other words, like 30 acres, 80 acres, 200 acres, like stuff like that. So when you have people who have tracts of land like that and you're hunting on tracts of land like that, you want basically to be able to make sure that you give the deer in those tracts of land, those small tracts of land, the best chance possible of being as prevalent as possible. So coyotes are predators, guys. All you guys that don't know, they're canines. They belong to the canine family, just like dogs, and they are predators, and they are pretty savage predators as well. They will eat just about any animal they can come across that they can get their hands on. They will eat your small dog. They will eat your cat if they can. They will attack. They will eat rabbits. They will eat deer fawns, which are baby deers for all you guys that don't know. They will eat deer. They will attack. The elk, moose, whatever. They're just opportunists, the pure opportunists. And when you got a small tract of land and you have a whole lot of coyote running through your land and you want to do deer hunting on that land, the best bet for you to do is try to not eradicate them, but get as many of them off the land as you possibly can to make it give the deer and turkey too, give them the best chance on your land as possible. I recommend doing this for anybody who owns land, for anybody who's fresh buying land, or for anybody who has land or whatever, and you have a coyote problem. Get somebody out there that likes to hunt coyotes, because that's what's going to help your deer population out on your land. So first, let's start off with how I'm going to call my coyotes in. Coyotes are predators. So what you use to call a coyote in is you use what they call a predator call. I brought a electric predator call from Primos. It cost me $50. This is the call itself. This is the electric call box, and these predator calls also come with a controller, a wireless controller. Okay, and so basically what this is how you use this is you turn this box on like so. Okay, and then you turn your controller on. All right, and now you can take this box and use this strap, either the strap on the back or whatever, or you can go take this thing and you can put it off in the bushes somewhere, or wherever you're trying to stick it at. You can stick it and walk off to some distance somewhere, and you can handheld press different calls of different animals that are in distress that will cause a predator to want to come see what's going on. For instance, if I'm a coyote and I hear a rabbit that sounds like it's hurt and I'm looking for a meal, guess what? I'm going to go run up on that rabbit and see if I can't find that rabbit sound so I can get me a meal. And that's basically the prowess behind this whole entire system, and it works very well, actually. So let me just play a couple of the settings that it has on it. It's got coyote howls. It's got jackrabbit in distress. It has woodpecker in distress. It has rodent in distress, like a mouse or something. It has cottontail in distress, which is also a different kind of rabbit. It has fawn in distress, which is a baby deer. So let me just play some of the sounds for you guys. I'm going to turn the volume down so it's not too loud. I'm going to play some of the sounds for you guys. So this is the coyote howls. And so basically what it does is just periodically plays, you press that button and you press that setting, and it'll just keep on periodically playing and calling out, and a coyote will hear that, and it sounds like another coyote. This is a jackrabbit in distress. And so basically what, is a jackrabbit in distress. Either that's a jackrabbit that another coyote caught a hold of, or it's a jackrabbit that just got hurt some kind of way or whatever. Who knows? But that's going to cause them to come in and try to see what's going on with that. Here's woodpecker in distress, which I've never heard. So that's a woodpecker in distress. Here goes rodent in distress. So that could be like a mouse or something. You have cottontail, which is another rabbit. And last but not least, you have fawn in distress, which is a baby deer. It's almost heartbreaking to hear it. But yeah, y'all, so that's basically how that thing works. It just basically makes them feel like, hey, it might be a free dinner out there that I can get, or what other coyote is hunting on my land because they're territorial, or whatever, what's going on over there, let me check that out. And so basically that brings them within range of what you're trying to shoot at them with. So I'm a bow hunter, so I'm going to try to get them to come within like 20 to 30 yards, somewhere in that, between that 30-yard mark, around that 30-yard mark. So I would probably put this thing a little closer than 30 yards to see if, even if they hang up a little bit out of curiosity, they would probably come, just close enough for me to get a shot off on them. And basically you just sit there, you bury this thing somewhere, you set it somewhere, you put it in the bushes, wherever you want to put it at, wherever you're hunting, and you keep this on you, and you just, go through your calls, whatever you think is going to be successful at the time. You might press cottontail, and if cottontail don't bring them, then go ahead and press fawn. If fawn don't bring them, then maybe you could try woodpecker, or try some coyote calls and make them think that maybe it's another coyote possibly hunting on their ground. And then maybe you could press the coyote call first and do some coyote howls, and then maybe you could put cottontail in distress. Another coyote who's that area might belong to might think, hold up, there's another coyote out here hunting on my stuff, and he caught him a rabbit. Let me go over here and bust him in his tail, because he shouldn't be out here hunting on my land. So that's basically how I'm going to try to call them in. The scent lures I'm going to use is basically very simple. I'm going to use two different type of scent lures. You cannot bait in Virginia, especially not on public land. If you're on private land, you can do what you want to do, I believe. I'm not sure if you can. I believe you can bait on private land. I'm not sure. Even though the land I'm going to be on is private, I'm not going to bait. I'm just going to use scent lures. So I'm going to use a combination of my call and a scent lure, or more than one scent lure, to try to draw that coyote in. I heard that in Virginia, they respond a lot to the rabbit call, rabbit in distress. They seem to like the rabbit in distress. It's a lot. Every time I go in the woods, I see a rabbit. So that kind of makes sense to me. If they're all around, they're constantly out there, then coyote probably eat rabbits a lot. So in Virginia, they probably love rabbits. So what I brought was what they call predator mist. And this right here is a mist that smells like rabbit urine. Okay. It's a synthetic mist. It's not, I don't believe that it's real rabbit urine. But basically what you do is you take this and you set yourself up, and instead of blowing this stuff, instead of setting yourself up like you deer hunt, instead of setting yourself up so you're playing your wind where your wind is blowing away from where your target is coming from, you're going to set yourself up and let your wind blow into where you feel like your coyotes is going to come from, and you're going to use this mist, and you're going to just every 10 to 15 minutes or so, you're going to kind of mist the air with this rabbit urine smell in conjunction with the rabbit in distress call going off. That's going to make a coyote feel like, hey man, it's a rabbit getting his tail ate up right now, and I need to get over there and see what's up. Also, I'm going to use red fox urine. Okay, I picked this up from Wilcox and Newport News, guys. Red fox urine. Do not use gray fox urine. Does it nothing particularly care for a gray fox for some reason. Doesn't have to really play too much of mind to gray fox urine, but for some reason everything hates a red fox. And if this doesn't do nothing but make the coyote stop and want to urinate on top of this scent to kind of cover this scent and mark his territory on top of it, that few seconds it takes for him to drop his little butt and try to mark his territory, you got him. Okay, so all I'm going to do is take this and put it into like a dollar store, a little small dollar store spray bottle. And when I set my electronic call out, not on my call, I'm not going to spray it on my call, but around the general area of where my call is, I'm going to go ahead and spray down with the red fox urine, and maybe I might even spray some of this rabbit urine around it. Okay, I'm also gonna spray like the bottom of my boots and stuff with the red fox urine as a scent cover up, because foxes are not foxes, but coyotes are predators, and their senses are extremely, I mean, they have great eyesight, extremely good hearing, and extremely good sense of smell, probably even better than a deer almost. So you have to really play the scent game with them, just like you have to play with deer or whatever. So when you're walking around and you're trying to find your spot and you're trying to set your electronic caller out, you don't want to be putting your human smell all throughout the woods, because coyotes, they understand human smell, a lot of them, and they know how to get away from it. They understand to get away from it. So what you do is you want to saturate the bottom of your boots with the red fox urine, and use some sort of like a dead downwind scent cover up, a scent elimination spray on your body, so that you can try to like beat their nose a little bit. And you're not going to completely beat it. Some coyotes will circle around and come downwind of you to make sure that they can catch, you know, whatever they need to catch to make sure of what they're going after before they go after it. But a lot of times, you know, you can catch them slipping, and you catch them coming in and just check out what's going on, and you'll be able to bust one of them, and hopefully that's what happens. So I'll be able to go out with this stuff, set it out like I want to, and I'm going to use a tree stand, guys. I'm not going to hunt from the ground. I'm going to hunt from a tree stand. I'm going to get elevated above the level of eyesight and above, hopefully beat their nose better being elevated up high, and I'll just be shooting arrows down on top of them. So yeah, so hopefully this will be a good hunt for me, guys. I'm gonna try to go ahead and get me a camera arm so I can finally use my real actual official camera to record it and actually post it for you guys. I am trying desperately, guys, to get the editing part of my page together, or my channel, should I say, to get the editing part of my channel together, guys, so I can give you guys even better quality videos and actually catch the actual footage of the actual shot and the fire of the shot and the actual animal going down and everything, which is what I'm really driving towards. That's my next goal, is to really catch that. So this is the first video, guys. The next video I show you guys will be about the tree stand. I'll be opening up my tree stand out the box when I just purchased, and hopefully putting it together, and actually maybe even going out to the park up the road from where I live at and going up a tree, show you guys how a climber works, because I purchased a climber tree stand. So I'll be trying to show you guys how a climber works, and then I'll be going out to actually put all this stuff together, put all the pieces together, and hopefully close the deal. So this is your boy telling you, don't forget to like and subscribe. Don't forget to share. It's the Urban Archer coming at you guys. This is what's next, guys. Coyote hunting, man. This is something that not a lot of people do with bows, because, you know, it's extremely hard. It's going to be a challenge, but I'm going to go after it. So this is the Urban Archer saying, keep pushing, keep setting goals, keep on driving forward for the things that you love to do, and keep pushing away. Keep watching these videos, guys. For all you new subscribers, I thank you for you guys' support. I got a whole bunch of new subscribers here recently. I thank everybody who just recently subscribed to my page for your support. 1,000%. I thank you guys. Do not forget to share me on you guys' social media, guys. It really does help me grow. And I'll get back to you guys with the next video as soon as possible. This is Urban Archer, signing off.